This is going to be one of the more fun DIY install videos because we're not doing something that's OEM. We are adding aftermarket. The first non-OEM accessories out for the Honda Prelude, and full transparency, I did reach out to FiTCAMX because I've used them on my other vehicles and I wanted to know if they had anything in production for the Honda Prelude yet. We had some back and forth emails about the new wiring harness and how different it was from the Civic, etc. And they sent this out to give me a shot and see if we can get this installed, operating, and how functional it is. And I will say, one of the reasons that I really wanted another FiTCAMX dash cam, this is a good dash cam. For a long time, I researched, I wanted the best lenses or the most expensive front camera, rear camera, etc. And when it came down to it, the ease of use on this actually is better than most of the other dash cams that I've used. Quality's really good. You have front and rear options, and they're readily available in a variety of makes and models that fit the OEM housing. So let's get this thing open. Let's go over some of the features and also see what comes in the box. All right, so here comes the contents. You obviously have the camera unit itself. We have both buttons here, the power button and the camera button. The camera button is going to utilize locking video in case you want to record something and make sure it doesn't get overridden. You have the lens here. This side we have some information on the Wi-Fi and also the SD card that's automatically included. So here we have the OEM pigtail. This is basically going to tap into the map lights above the center console and splice out of here this wire harness right here, which will plug directly into the camera unit. And then the camera unit has a rear camera output here, and then this is where the pigtail will connect into. So in addition to that, FiTCAMX sends you a really high quality and branded, I will say, pry tool. This is going to come in handy for a lot of different makes and models, but I'll show you specifically on the Honda Prelude why this one's so important. And then of course we have the rear camera with a lot of cord. We have some connectors, clips to hold this in place, and I'll show you how I ran this to get it to the back window. One of the things that's going to be really important, and because the Honda Prelude is a hatch, to make sure there's enough extra slack in the cord at the back window so that when you open the hatch, the camera can flex with the hatch open and closed. We have some great install instructions here that kind of give you the background on how the unit works. User manual, scan the QR code obviously. And you know, the benefits that I'll show you here actually on the box, and it's really nice that they put these on here. I can attest to all of these. The Wi-Fi connection for the app works really well. I do hate that it's only via Wi-Fi, but because the file sizes are so large, there's really no other way to wirelessly connect to the app. Something that I do that makes it a lot more seamless is I actually pop out the micro SD card and put it in my computer when I need to look at anything. That works a lot better than trying to use the app because when you're connected to Wi-Fi on the app, you can't connect to wireless CarPlay since that also uses a Wi-Fi connection for the massive amount of data that's transferred. The really nice thing about FiTCAMX is it has loop recording. So basically this is going to override old video clips so you never have to delete the storage on the SD card and you just let it run on autopilot. Also, one of the really nice things is this records when the vehicle's off. So there's a variety of settings that we'll go over in the app to show you how that works. We have a G sensor, so when the vehicle's off and it senses basically a shock to the vehicle, it'll automatically start recording as well if you're not on a loop recording while the vehicle's off. The cameras are super wide angle lenses which give you a great field of view. They certainly do have a perfect fit from that OEM fit and finish aspect. And they're wide dynamic range, so the colors look like they're supposed to. At night you can actually read license plates. Like, it's a really great aspect to this unit. So now we're coming up to the fun part of the video, which is probably why most of you are here. We're going to go over how to remove the panels above the rear view mirror. We're going to go over how to connect this thing. We're going to go over how to run the rear camera to the back of the vehicle and then put it all together. And then once we're finished, we'll go over the features of the camera itself. We'll look at some night video. We'll look at some daytime video, but let's take a look here. So I want to show you guys, this is the OEM housing. This is for my radar detector that I already have hardwired, so that's not part of the OEM housing. But basically we have a split unit here, so I'll take this out and show you how that works. We are going to have to take off this whole piece right here, which is not very scary at all. But the most difficult aspect is actually taking off this whole map light unit. So you would think that you wouldn't need to take that off, but that's actually where the wire harness is that we need to connect to. So it's actually a lot easier too than you may think. We're going to basically open this. We have two screws that are inside. We have two screws that are inside here. Then we're going to take those out with a screwdriver, and then everything else is going to pry off. So I'm going to set the camera down. We're going to go over this thing step by step, and we'll get this installed. Okay, so the first aspect is we're going to essentially push in on, and then we're going to pull out to the side for each side of these. So as you can see here, this basically connects like this, and we push in on the passenger side on the front and also on the rear, which is going to release this. Next piece to this is taking off this unit right here. When you take this off, it's likely that your rear view mirror will fall off. This is going to be an install that will work for the Civic. It works for the Integra, obviously the Prelude, but essentially we have two clips here and here that we're going to pull down with as soon as we can get our fingers underneath there. So we're going to use the pry tool. We're going to pull this down just a little bit here. And we got one out, two out. Then we'll pull this forward. And as you can see in the front here, we have these two white pieces that have receptacles that they go into in the front. That's why there's no clips in the front. So then this just slides right out. So now we're going to take our Phillips screwdriver, take out each screw. There's one. They're in this plastic housing. They will fall out. So the back side is pretty loose. We have two clips in the front. Now it mimics this in that you have two clips holding it on. So we're going to get in from the sides here and we're going to pull straight down. This is going to sound and feel scary, but I promise it's only two clips. It's not that bad. So there you can see the two clips. And for visual purposes, this is the clip that we're going to pop out, just like that. You can see that the FiTCAMX harness pops right into the OEM spot, like that. And then we will reconnect. There we go. Map lights work. So now we have this pigtail. What do we want to do? Well, try this again. So we're going to basically hang our wires. So we have the camera dangling right now, but we have the wires hidden behind this big plate. And we'll get this installed first, which now that is in its receptacles. We're going to sneak the wiring behind and through the headliner. So now we have the wiring hanging out from the top, and we're going to connect both sides of so push in there, connect both sides of the camera. Okay, now we're going to connect right here the front camera. Okay, so now the fun begins. We're going to take the rear camera and we're going to end up running the wiring from the back all the way around to the front. I suggest you start with the back first so that you can connect it where you want it, and then you know how much wiring you actually have. So let's get started. I essentially just pulled this down, which is just the weather stripping to go around the door lining. And then I ended up running the rear cable, which is right here, through the same opening, and then essentially it's running right behind the headliner all the way around the windshield, and then we tucked it in here. We ran the slack, as you can see. We ran the slack right inside where the weather stripping is going to go. So now we'll put this back up. Then the wiring is basically going to run underneath here. I wedged it in here with the little pry tool all the way around here. We did the same thing in the back with this weather strip here. So we ran it right inside the headliner all the way until it's going to pop out right there. At this point, I ended up putting this right in the middle, and we do have this long slack. Again, this is needed because of the hatch opening and closing. Another option you could do if you wanted to is you could run it up through the headliner here, through this grommet, into the actual hatch, all the way around, and have it pop out basically here if you wanted to screw into the plastic. I don't. So this is how I love where the wire harness placement is, because you can essentially hide all the wires behind all this and no one will ever know. Cool, so let's take a look and see how it turned out. So there it is in all its glory, can see the lights are working right there. So we'll get some content with the camera, and then we'll talk about the features and a quick review, and we're set. So we're coming to an end of the install video of the FiTCAMX and the 2026 Honda Prelude. And yes, FiTCAMX did send me this unit, but only because I reached out. I was really hoping to find a dash cam that had an OEM like fit and finish, and to FiTCAMX's credit, the team over there was really quick to respond. They really wanted to help out the Prelude community and to find an aftermarket accessory that really added value to the car. In the video, we saw footage from the front camera, from the rear camera, in day and in night. The only thing that I wish was a little bit better was the resolution on the rear camera, but other than that, the front camera's great. The install was great. The quality of the components were great. And the other really fun thing about this video is that we were able to explore together how to take the panels off, the interior pieces, one of the ways to at least route wiring and run wires from the front to the back and power, etc., and to make the wires relatively hidden. Again, there's an affiliate link in the description down below. This takes a good value and makes it great. This is a wonderful piece to add to your car for a variety of safety reasons as well, even if you're concerned about insurance or in the event of a loss, making sure you have footage, etc. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and good luck.